Alright guys, we're back for more. So, like I said in the previous video, we went ahead and just respect Astarion. He's now 17 strength, plus 1 from the Tavern Brawler feat, which we took at his level 4. And other than that, 16 dex, 14 con, 10 wisdom, blah blah blah. Yeah, so he should hopefully be dealing a little bit more damage at this point in the game.
Well that ends.
Now, we are level 4, but I'm going to use another tip I was told by a viewer. So, we're going to go to Withers, and we are going to...
Or mayhaps
Oh.
a resurrection.
I didn't mean to kill Quill. That was the temporary bard that joined the party. I didn't know you could do this.
Bard's death is a weight for thine own conscience
Oh.
to bear. She will be left to the peace of eternity, where the urge shall seek her.
Withers
no
knows what we did. Oh, he knows what we did. Anyway, we're going to now use a
Very well.
hireling. I've actually never hired a hireling in my previous game. We're going to recruit a hireling.
Impossible. Thy party is full.
Carl likes him to here for
As
now.
thou desire.
This is only temporary.
Choose.
There's one specifically we want. Right there, Brianna Bright Song. So we're gonna. Oh, we can edit the appearance too. Honestly, I don't care that much because she's literally gonna be a very temporary character. Yeah, that's good enough. I don't care. Oh, we got an achievement. Recruit a hireling. You can befriend them or use them as cannon fodder. Interesting.
Nothing hurts
But
anymore.
we are going to now respec this girl.
I shall be here in thy camp. Be assured. No.
That's not what I meant to do. First of all, let's, apparently we need to set up her hot bar. But yeah, she's not going to be a real companion. She's going to be basically for stealing. We're going to have a personal steal bot. But we need to set up her hot bar, which is not going to take too long, I assume. Not sure why I'm even setting it up. We're not going to be doing combat with her either. But, yeah. So anyway, let's respec. And we're going to make her the best thief we possibly can.
A new as the
Change my class. And we're going to go Rogue. Rogue. Abilities. Let's clear them. Let's have Dexterity as high as we can. Let's have Charisma as high as we can. Dexterity, I don't think 17 even matter. I think 16's good enough. But, actually, now that I think about it, 17 Charisma matters. We're going to have -1. And other than that, just strength for carrying capacity. Okay, and we're going to have Sleight of Hand and Stealth, and expertise in those, as well as Persuasion and Deception. Yes. We're building her basically to be just like the best possible thief we can make. Yeah, it looks good. I actually want to do it this way. Not that it really matters that much. That looks good. Okay, let's now level her. Alright, level up in Rogue, that's fine. Level up in Rogue again. We're going to go Arcane Trickster. We're going to take cantrips of Friends and Minor Illusion to help steal. Spells, we're going to take Disguise Self, and nothing else really matters, honestly. And extra spell slots, we are going to take Fog Cloud. And then we go ahead and level again, and we're going to get another spell, it doesn't really matter. And then a feat, we are going to get Ability Improvement, more dexterity, and charisma. Okay. And now we have to adjust her hotbar a little bit once again. Mage hand. Disguise self. Put that over there. Those aren't going to matter. We're never going to use them. We're never going to actually fight. Fog Cloud, on the other hand, we will be using. Yeah, we're never going to really use those. We will use Fog Cloud. Okay, and then her gear. We can send this to the Dark Urge. We're never going to actually be using any of that. We'll just send this to a character we're not using, like Gale, because Gale upset me earlier. We're not going to be using this. Send this to Gale. Keep her light as possible. We'll just drop this stuff. Drop this. We didn't mean to make her naked. Put her clothes back on. Drop her weapons. Drop her weapons. Okay. And then we will start sending some of our gear to Brianna. Stealing gear. Stealing gear. Stealing gear. That's got stealing bonuses. I think that's all that matters for the moment. Okay, and now Brianna will put on all this gear. 16 charisma, 18 dex, and guidance ability. Okay, so let's go steal a little bit, and you'll see how we're going to be doing this when we get in here. So, most of the party... Hold on, the star has something to say.
So, you've indulged. And there isn't a tent. My only complaint is that you didn't want to share. I wouldn't mind indulging. I admit, but now that we know it's safe, I might just...
Okay, whatever. You're not getting any, bro. It's there for me.
Get going.
Anyway, we are going to send Brianna, who for some reason got into a weird party position. No, you're down here at the bottom, girl.
Pave my path.
Starring, what are you doing? I never told you you could move.
Build my castle with
Oh,
bones.
he's connected. Don't do that. Anyway, let's go. So we are going to shapeshift with, wait, my god, I got a Starring selected again. How did this happen? This is driving me insane.
All is ash and meat.
Brianna,
Very deep
go.
below.
Brianna is going to shapeshift into, I don't really care what. Sure, femme tiefling. It doesn't matter. Just anything but herself. So because she's now shapeshifted, she gets a 1d4 bonus from checks. And because, actually, hold on one second. I gotta do this real quick. Jump. It goes right there. So we're gonna go steal, and if we get caught, she can run away. And we're gonna steal some goodies. Okay, so we're going to buff ourselves.
To be cautious.
Turn-based mode. And, okay, so because... Someone's peeping. Don't look.
Free for the taking.
Okay, so because she's a halfling, even though we're shapeshifted, we're still a halfling, she cannot naturally... Oh, she can. It's very unlikely for her to roll a 1. Any natural ones are re-rolled one time, and there's like a low chance of getting a double 1 in a row. So we can steal. Basically, anything like low chance is just a guaranteed success because we cannot... It's unlikely to critical fail. So we're going to just go nuts stealing all these... one-cost things. I probably should have kept my my ingredient bag. Whoops.
Interesting selection. Nice. What to take? Sure, no one will notice.
And things like that, the 2 chance, you know, the 2 are better. We could have failed it, but it was very unlikely. Camp supplies are very good to have. And yeah, so we're gonna just be stealing some good stuff. Now, if we get caught, we've got a plan for that as well. We're gonna steal all the unique gear, of course. Stealth Thief is a unique gear.
That's interesting.
I don't really care that much about scrolls. I don't care about dye. Gale's pouch. I don't care about that. Okay, so let's see. Any other unique gear that we care about? Don't care about that. Dragon's Grasp. Don't care about that. Chainmail +1. No bonus from dexterity, but it is high AC. Let's see. Ringmail armor, scale mail +1. That's actually pretty good. Okay, we're still succeeding. Chainmail +1, hide armor +1. That actually gives bonuses to stealing, so we'll definitely grab that.
A little bit of that.
I love re-rolling ones, so any ones are just being ignored. Padded armor is not that big a deal. This is a light weapon, but it's not finesse, so we can't use dexterity for it. Okay, and now we're gonna steal the money, which is a hard check. This may fail, but it didn't. Okay, so after all that, we are now going to cunning action dash, run really far away. This is so cheesy. Exit turn-based mode and get out of here. And when he realizes he's been stolen from, we're already long gone. Now, if he had caught us, we've got decent charisma and expertise in deception and persuasion to talk our way out of it. In worst case scenario, we get in combat, it's only us, and he doesn't know about the other people, and we just run away, and we're in disguise. So we just run away. And yeah, so we just stole a bunch of goodies. We're a bad guy now. But yeah, so let's give all this to the Dark Urge. And we're not done stealing. We've got more in a moment. Actually, one of these, the hide armor +1, gives bonuses to dexterity saves, which is stealing. We're not proficient with it, though. I think that makes us get... What does that mean? I think that means we don't get... Okay. That means we get penalties, so we're not going to wear that. We need to take a level of Bard or something. Send the Dark Urge. Send the Dark Urge. To the Dark Urge. And we're not going to spend a ton more time stealing, by the way. We're just getting this done, and then we're going to steal from one more vendor in town, and then we'll get back to adventuring like a good boy. But I just wanted to... I wanted to steal a little bit. Okay, now let's go to the other vendor, which is going to be a little bit trickier to steal from, because he is surrounded by a bunch of people. Like, that vendor is real easy to steal from. The other one, not so much. But remember how before there was the items in that box that I really, really wanted? Now I know how to get them. Right there, that breastplate +1. I've been eyeing that so long. Alright. Turn off those lights a little bit. Probably not going to matter. It's very bright right here.
Out of sight, out of mind.
I mean, I am stealing. Oh.
There. Done.
Alright.
What do we have here?
And here we go again. So we are stealing stuff.
Sure, no
like that shield. Let's see. Rapier, spear. Rapier's good. We can't dual wield with it though, and I like dual wielding. Short bow +1. However, we don't care about heavy crossbow +1. No, like we're not stealing everything just for the sake of stealing everything. By the way, we're only stealing things we actually want to use. I'm not even sure what armor people are wearing, so give me 1 second. She's using 15 AC +2. He's using clothing. Oh, damn it. And just generic light armor. Okay. Can bards even wear heavy armor? Armor. Medium armor. They can. Okay, so I want some better armor for my team. Oh my god. Because I left the pickpocket window.
Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
Scale mail is medium armor.
Using a 5-finger
Success. Hide armor is medium armor. Light armor. Light armor. Alright, lastly, let's try to steal this. Success. And now we are going to get up. Bonus action dash and get out of here. We are the best thief ever. Alright, let's exit turn-based mode. And let's go run away before he realizes he's been pickpocketed. We're still going to get that breastplate, by the way. Look, I saw that thief! But we're already gone, bro. We're already gone! Turn off the lights. Even though it's literally broad daylight.
Breathe quiet.
Alright, so in a minute, Damon will chill out that someone stole from him. And then we're going to go back and steal his breastplate. And then we're done stealing. Yeah, so I guess this was pretty long intro of stealing, but it's given us a nice chunk of gear. Where is Damon? Is that Damon? Yeah, he's still looking for the thief. Or the guard is. He called the guard over. Icaron. Does he know about me? Oh, Icaron? No, he don't know about me. Does he? Alright, I think he gave up. I'm gonna give it 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Who could have done it? Who done it? Who stole from us? Alright, we're not done though. We're not done. We've still got more to steal. We're the worst. Alright. So, we are going to
What will we do for work when we get to the city?
put this to obscure ourselves.
Done. Or a baker. Or a butcher.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Blood excites me.
And then take that. That. And then we are going to get out of here.
One day I'll catch a break.
There. Done.
Run, run, run! Alright guys, we're done stealing.
Nothing hurts.
Wasn't that exciting? Alright, let's give this to the Dark Urge. Nice chunk of money. Nice chunk of gear. That will encumber the Dark Urge, but that's okay. We're going to fix this in a minute. Okay, and we cancel our illusion. and we go back to camp.
I must.
All while Damon is wondering who stole all his goodies. Who do we take out for that? We took out Karlak. Let's put Karlak back on the party. Right here. We'll leave Brianna in camp, and we'll use her
Hey,
in the future
soldier.
when we want to steal.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. Let's hop.
And now we have fun distributing the goodies. Alright, first of all, we gotta organize all this junk, put this... Yeah, well, I wish this automatically went into the proper packs. Maybe I should have kept the alchemy pouch on Brianna. This is good enough. Okay, so... medium armor for me. Let's give me some medium armor. That increased my AC by 2. It doesn't give penalty to Dex. I like that a lot. Let's see. Hide armor. We don't want that. Scale mail. Take 1 less slashing damage. That's probably good for Lae'zel. Alright, same AC, but we take less slashing damage.
Can't give up now.
Let's see here. Scale mail plus 1 can go on you.
Together.
Scale mail plus 1 can go to Karlak. So can the shield go to Karlak. No one else is using shields. Okay, increase her AC a little bit. Send this to the Dark Urge. Send this to... let's send this to camp. We're going to save some shields in camp. Send this to the Dark Urge. Dark Urge. Dark Urge. We're like really overloading this dude. He's so way down right now. Gloves of missile snaring. Hold on. We have our old gloves for him. Yeah, we're going to keep those gloves on him. I like the hunting short bow. We're going to keep that. We'll give him the boon ring. No one's using throw damage, so we'll just send that to the camp chest for later. I guess we'll use that just for stealth and all. So who needs gloves of missile snaring? What you got for gloves? Strength saving throws? Healing? Armor? Strength saving throws? Penalty. Okay, so gloves of missile snaring will go on Lae'zel.
Still in control.
What else do we got here? We got some bows. Once per short rest, when you land a crit, you'll get a spell back. We can give this to Lae'zel as well. Every now and then she'll use her bow. It's very rare.
Don't touch me.
How many die today? How many die
Can she use
tomorrow?
bows? She can. I like that better on her, actually. Alright, Dark Urge.
Is ash
What else we
meat.
got? Oh yeah, that's my necklace. No, I like that right there. I never stole any weapons. I'm still using a janky generic weapon. Feels bad, man. Alright, short bullet plus 1, that can just go on... Actually, I can go on, Astarion, because every now and then he has to shoot a bow when things are out of range.
Let's move.
And then I guess the hide armor, no one gets to wear it. We'll just send that to the camp for now. And then the scorpion helmet, dex saving throws plus 1. Constitution is better, that's better, dex saving throws, and then when you bardic inspire. Okay, so no one will use that. Put that in camp. I think the rest of this is just garbage. Just literal trash. Yeah, it is. So we'll just go stick that all in a box somewhere. Oh, the metallic gloves. Now we're all using gloves.
Stayed interesting.
Okay. It is finally time to go adventuring again. Hasn't that been exciting? That was 24 minutes of stealing. OM freaking G. But let's go to the Blighted Village. Did I really just do 24 minutes of stealing? I might have to edit all that out. Alright, here's just a random box, which will be our throw junk in box. These are all consumables. I want to keep those. Our weight's back down, so we're fine now. That's all that really mattered. Okay. Okay. So, time to do a fun fight. Not the ogres yet. Although I kind of, sort of should go do the ogres right now before this fight. Should I? I think I should. Let's go do the ogres. How do we get there? Is there any good way to get there? Not really. Yeah, let's go do the ogres. Oh, we need a buff. We need a buff. What buffs do we need?
Well, hello.
Let's see. Yeah, we didn't buff since the last rest. Okay.
Got a long road ahead.
Here we go. So we're just gonna fight these. We're not even gonna bother talking to them. We're just gonna jump in with the fight. Well, I lied.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish.
I love these guys.
Gentlemen, contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork.
I love them.
And what surprise is this? Brothers. Stranger. Be you friend or food?
Show us the brand of the absolute. I bear no such brown.
Food. Food.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to sneak up on them. Didn't quite go the way I intended. What am I gonna do? So it's Astarian's
if this
turn,
is worth
my
the cost.
turn. So I can range flourish and just like hit him twice. Outside of range. Chalk, Frank. I guess we're gonna go with Chalk. Yeah, we're gonna shoot him twice. That was not bad. 28 damage at this level? That's pretty good. Oh man, imagine if I had hundreds marked first like an actual good player. But I didn't. Alright, so we're gonna run away and we can't because the Astarian's blocking our path.
Victory awaits.
So I'd love Astarian to run up there and just like punch face. And he literally can. So we're going to. This is a risk because he might get ganged up on, but a Astarian is an absolute freaking beast now. Yeah, Tavern Brawlers are a really strong talent, as you can sort of notice. Crack support beam. Could I have like attacked that and knocked them down? Oh my god, I didn't even know that.
They're dying for me. All of them.
It's still my turn. Oh, I'm gonna break the beam. That was not very impressive. Literally nothing happened. But whatever. Good to know. Oh, there goes our best DPS. Can't reach. Well, this is why I have... I might use darkness. Full honesty here, I might use darkness. No, I can kill him. Misty Step. Please don't miss. 75%? Okay, thank the Lord. Now let's run over here and threaten him so that he hopefully doesn't beat up Astarian. We got knocked down. I hate that. Oh, Hellish Rebuke? It is a lot of damage. Why not? I mean, it's only 14. It ain't that much. Probably should have saved it for a shield or something, but okay. So Astarion, you are out of range. Yeah, I'm so upset that I started so far back. It's driving me insane. We can't even get close. We have to use run.
No surrender.
Alright, that gives them Blade Ward at least. Alright, so it's our hero's turn. Frank or Lump? 85, 90, but Lump's more dangerous. For 28 damage, and yet again, I did not use my Hunter's Mark because professional player here. I'll do a little bit of healing on Lae'zel. Alright, Astarion's turn. Astarion is like opening a can of whoop ass. Frank's got to spend his turn getting back up. Can he still attack that turn? He sure can. Didn't do very much though. Alright. It's our girl right here. It's not the greatest. She'll be a lot stronger next level, at level 5. She could double attack and all that. I mean, we could just shove just for the hell of it. Too heavy, never mind. Mouse Acid Arrow was a miss. Running away, that gets attack of opportunity. Or not. Or not. Alright, so if we come over here...
Got it.
We can heal everybody with her new skill she got it when she leveled up. We'll do Shillelagh just in case. Probably not going to ever get a chance to use it. Astarion. Knock his ass back down. Oh my god, Astarion. Literal MVP at this point.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
And my guy just, you know, shoots every now and then. Only shoot once. Lump. And we can do Pommel Strike. Honestly, I don't think we need it. It wouldn't kill him, and so it wouldn't really do anything. 12 damage, huh? That's kind of rude. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they actually hit. Good job, Karlak. Alright, Astarion, MVP. Come on in with the kill. There we go. Ogres are dead. We are very strong now. Yeah, level 4 is a big deal. What's on your mind, girl?
I have a confession.
Uh-oh.
I was too hasty to judge you.
I agree.
I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland.
I thought you had a weird nose.
Now, well, you've earned my respect.
That's right.
You've proven your courage. I swear you would tear the horns off one, and you're hardly bland. Your scent alone is enough
is she
to
hitting
make
on
my
me?
neck sweat and my hairs stand on
Is she
end.
hitting on me? Hold on. The attraction is mutual. One word. I don't want to be rude to her. Hold on. Are you coming on to me? Or number 1, if you respect him as why it's a prickly grouch. Let's do number 2. I think she's hitting on me.
Isn't it obvious?
It kind of was.
I want to taste you. Perhaps tonight, perhaps later, but I want it all the same. Do you?
Do you? Well, we are doing a friend zone clear, so you are not allowed in the bed. So number 1, we don't want. Number 2, number 2. I'm tempted to do number 2 just for the hilariousness. But I'm flattered. But the answer is no. I want like a polite refusal. That's a little bit. That's a little stiff. But okay.
Your loss, I fear. One day soon, you will wonder how my lips
All right,
might
I
have
guess she
tasted. How
doesn't
my
really mind being
fingers
turned
on
down
your
like that.
skin might have, and you will wish you could.
Okay. Well, she's now she's being a little bit bitter. But yeah. I tried to let her down gently, but I didn't have the option. Alright, so where's Lump? Lump has his horn. So this horn, if you make a deal with him, his little war band will come and fight for you for one fight. But more importantly, I wanted to steal his helmet because 17 intelligence, which honestly is not even going to do that much. It just means that now our intelligence from 8 to 17. Unfortunately, do we even want to do that? Because this... Oh, no, we're not using Bardic Inspiration, so to stick that in the camp. Yeah, send to camp. So we're using Bardic Inspirations for our ranged attacks. Yeah, so anyway, so now all of these skills, Arcana, History, Investigation, Nature, Religion, whenever we do them, they'll get bonuses. That's all. Just convenient, you know. And let's go ahead and do a short rest, get some skills back. How are our spells looking? Let's see. We used one spell. We only use one spell a person, so we're fine. Let's continue. We don't need to do a long rest.
Very well.
All right, now it's time for this fight. Now, this is an optional fight. You can talk your way out of it, and honestly, talking your way out of it probably is the correct way to go. But, you know, I like killing things. I'm the Dark Urge. We kill. I'm still wondering what this is over here. And this. We gotta go explore more in a minute. But, so, I'll give you a spoiler. This guy, Fezzik, if he gets a turn, he throws a bomb that, according to the wiki, is kind of glitchy and just does way too much damage. Way too much damage. So he's almost going to guaranteed kill whoever he throws that bomb at. So, in order to deal with that, we are going to start the fight spread out very much. Astarion will come over here. And he'll start the fight here. We'll come back to him. Karlak can start the fight on the roof. Probably not the best idea. Honestly, it's not the best idea. No. Our heroes start the fight on the roof.
What now?
Because he's a ranger. He's a... Actually, not. He's a bard, but he's a shooter. So he'll start the fight on the roof. And we'll shoot things.
Better be cautious.
Hindrance breeds madness.
Lae'zel... I think Lae'zel's going to be the one to initiate the actual fight itself.
Burn yourself.
Which means you can just hang out right here. So basically we're just spreading it out so that when he throws this stupid bomb, it doesn't, like, destroy us. Alright. I've upset them with the mage hand. Alright. Where's Karlak? Karlak is in this. She can't really do a whole lot right now. So she'll just, like, literally just waste her turn and just do nothing. Where's Fezzik? Alright, the mage hand's probably not going to last that long. Yeah, it didn't last that long, damn it. Alright, Astarion's turn. 85%, 90%.
Come on, then.
So this goblin's almost certainly dead. Yeah. Astarion's strong. And let's try to...
Quickly.
Let's try... Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I knew that. I knew that. Why did it hit twice? Fury of the Small. What the hell is Fury of the Small? What is Fury of the Small? When you damage a creature larger than you, limited to once per combat? Ouch.
Swift and lethal.
Alright. She... is going to summon a mage hand again and try to draw... Oh, it's invisible. Oh, it's invisible! It's not going to work. And she's going to try to not get blown up by the bomb. Oh, here we go. Here comes the bomb. You see that stupidity? You see that? How much damage that deals? It's so absurd. Thankfully, she only had one. He only has one bomb. All right, now we can come and join the fight for real. Now that that bomb is done. Yeah, sure. I love that. Punch. Oh yeah, do that 1 damage. All right, the main reason for that is to absorb these attacks. Such a good mage hand. All right, Mr. Warg. I think you have made a mistake by coming into my territory. You know why? Because I remembered to use... Confusion level rising. I clicked Hunter's Mark, and it didn't do it, which means it also didn't let me use my... I'm so blown away. What happened? I clicked Hunter's Mark, and I clicked him, and I did a regular shot. I'm now annoyed. But yeah, so Karlach is suffering because she ate the bomb. Somebody set up her the bomb. But we're okay now.
Heading out.
Oh, she's snared and everything. Bro, you do 4 damage to me? I'm gonna show you how much I do to you. Hellish Rebuke? Yeah, why not? Holy, what? That was a lot of damage! That being said, she's out of spells now. Astarion. Oh, I think you're about to die over here, Mr. Goblin. So strong. Can he reach and punch somebody else? Oh my god, he can. So this is probably a really bad idea. He's very hurt, and he's gonna die next turn. But in the meantime, we're gonna kick ass on some wargs. 23 damage as a bonus action.
Time to strike.
Alright, Lae'zel. Unfortunately, I got cute with Hellish Rebuke, and now I can't... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. But now I can't Misty Step, so you are just sort of out of the fight right now. I could shoot this guy, and literally no I can't. Oh, the warg's right here. Hello, Mr. Warg. Hello, Mr. Warg.
That won't work.
Okay. Let me go see what this message is. Be right back. Ugh. Not important. Okay. Fezzik, who is out of bombs, thankfully. And there goes our best DPS. And they are just trying to full kill him. Oh, Lord. What can I do about that? Alright, now that I actually freaking can use my character right, we can shoot double attacks and kill both of them. You see, when you use your character properly, good things happen. So I can jump down, or I can just run down. The run down plan sounds better. What was that? What the hell? What did I take damage from? From falling? I'm so confused. Well, whatever. So we're gonna use a ranged heal on Astarion, and he's back up. And oh, Fezzik, you in trouble next turn. Astarion is back on his feet. You about to get an ass whooping? All right, can we reach anywhere remotely close? I did not position her very well at all. Mistakes were made. Also, I'm realizing I didn't use my druid special healing last round. But I will use it this round. So let's heal Astarion and use my special druid heal, which is free after a regular heal, out of range. Okay, so in that case, Lae'zel gets it. Listen, Astarion. So his regular action is gone because he had used the stand up last round, but
Stop!
literally just killed him in one turn.
See, please.
I didn't want to do that. I wanted to kill all the minions first. Astarion is way too strong
I'll
now.
make it worth your while. I promise.
What are we doing here? Unfortunately, he's talking to Astarion, not our hero, and Astarion has 8 charisma and no points in charisma and talking skills. We could just kill the goblin.
All right.
Let's
Just don't hurt me.
let's extort him first. Wait. I'm so confused. He ran away. Do not understand.
That took the edge off.
I wanted to like get his loot and then kill him.
What's hiding here?
I guess he knew the plan. Well, whatever. Do we even get experience for that? And of course, the gnome is still spinning on the windmill. I will get to you in a moment, bro.
Moving in.
I'm the Dark Urge. Looting comes before saving. But we're still gonna save you. Just give me a minute. Alright, nothing there. I don't think the wargs have. I think they might have like meat or something. Yeah, a little bit of meat. Anyway, that fight went very well. Very, very well. Well, other than my bad positioning. That was just my mistake. Alright, so back here, there's 2 buttons. There's release to brake lever, which speeds up the windmill, and the gnome goes flying. And as the Dark Urge, I really want to push that. That being said, I do know from my multiplayer playthrough, there's a lot of quests involving this gnome. And if we did that, we'd lose like 6 different quests. So we're going to push the brake button and stop the windmill and free the gnome. We might be mean to him, though. We might use some harsh words, but we're not going to kill him. Okay.
Come on, untie me.
Calm down.
Cut me loose.
Always demanding. What's in it for me?
Free me and find out.
Blah. I want those quests. Is there like a Dark Urge option to like
Kabara.
slit his throat or something?
There's pus. Well, get on with it.
I freed you. A little compensation would be
As
nice.
expected. Coercion
Astarion,
by
of
the book.
course.
Take my pack if you can find it. The only reason that ignorance is alive and well, it seems. I'm in search of a friend. I found it around the neck of a thug in the but I still have hope. I always. On that note.
Okay, later. I will see you for the next quest. There's quite a few of them involving him. Alright, I think there's some stuff up here, but yeah, his little box is in the basement. We'll go grab it in a second. Nothing really special, and just like some potions or whatever. I'm not even sure why we bothered. I don't care about any of this. What is this? Camp supplies, whatever. Grease bottle and camp supplies. Okay, that's all good. Alright, let me back down. How are our spells looking? Our healer has
No time to rest.
half our spells. That's
Not
fine.
to
We
be
can keep going. We don't gotta rest. Alright, down here is heavy chest with speedy light feet. When they dash or take a similar action, +3 lightning charges. The only one that really dashes sometimes is Astarion, unless we're running away, in which case, you know, whatever. Alright, we'll just drop his old boots. I don't care.
Stop me yet.
And then the heavy backpack is... he's got a baguette! And then the wooden trunk. Alright, so we're going to throw the backpack because it's a little bit glitchy and the quest won't update unless you pick it up and move it. There you go. So now the quest icon is gone. So we're good.
Best be on my way.
Okay,
Here we go.
that was done. So we can go north to the knoll area. I'm still not ready for that. We can go south to the swamp. I'm not ready for that either. We can go northwest to the goblin camp. That'll probably be our next stop. But first, I want to check over there to the east. Let's go to the Blighted Village waypoint. Yeah, there's some areas we didn't explore over there, and I want to know what I missed. So, just turn right here. Oh, the Owlbear Cave. Yeah, we got to go there. We're going to do that in a second. Another message. Let me go see how that is. Hold on. Alright, we're back. Yeah, my phone was on the charger. Kind of far away, but I got it next to me now. Okay, so we did all that. Yeah, that was all explored. Yes, we're gonna go to the Owlbear Cave. We'll go ahead and do that right now. So it's right over here. How do we get there? Perfect. So there's two options.
Its nest must be nearby.
You can fight the Owlbear, which is a really hard fight. Or you can retreat and get a Owlbear minion pet. I think we're gonna do it that way. Or we're gonna attempt to.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
It does involve speak with animals, which only person that can do that is Karlak. So we'll have her go speak to animals. It is active, right? It is. And there's a little pet.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps.
There may
before
be
you
a
see it.
roll, and if so, she's not good at it.
Owlbear, its beaked face looming out of the
It's
darkness.
a very hard fight to fight him. We did it in our previous game.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat. It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Oh, there is rolls. Ah! But I guess a drill one probably is a low DC. She's got a -1. Oh, let's hope for the best. Oh, it's only a 5. And she gets a bonus. Yeah, this is fine. In theory. Okay, yeah. We're good.
A fight? You'd be a plaything, not worth the
Yeah,
trouble.
we don't want to fight you.
You can go, but you make one wrong step.
Lae'zel
I'll rip
hates
you to
the
shreds.
entire universe. She is the bitchiest complainer in this entire game. Nothing makes her happy. I swear. Everything is Lae'zel disapproves. Lae'zel disapproves. Lae'zel disapproves.
Another
I don't know
step
why she's on the
forward.
party. I mean, I do know why, but it irritates me. It very irritates me. Anyway, we're gonna come back to that owlbear later. Out of curiosity, like, what is my approval with Lae'zel? So Karlak is 39, Lae'zel is 21, and Astarion 18. What? Why is that so low?
Never a dull moment.
Okay. Usually Astarion's pretty easy to make happy because, like, as long as you just do something like, you know, selfish, he loves it, and I sort of make those kind of decisions when I play these games. Alright. There. Oh, there is a potion of animal speaking literally right there, so we could have taken that.
There's no smashing this open.
Alright, so this chest, I'll tell you right now, this chest, me and my friend in the multiplayer game, we must have spent 10 minutes getting zapped by this chest and could not figure it out. You know, we try to, on our first playthrough, we try to do it all blind, not use guides and stuff. We couldn't figure it out. We could not figure it out. Finally, yeah, so apparently the way you do it is you come back here. This is so goofy. You come back here, and you need to successfully get the perception roll. Hopefully someone gets it. There it is. So you need to successfully find that. You need to pick up this prayer sheet. Stand in front of the prayer sheet. This is so goofy. Come here. You got to stand in front of the chest with the prayer sheet and read the prayer sheet in front of the chest.
It's unlocked.
And that will
My
open the
prayers are
chest.
answered.
Like, how would you ever know that? Whatever. So we got it. So that's actually worth a little bit of money. So is that. So is that. We'll just read that. We're not going to take it though. Okay, so yeah, so when you're half health or left, you don't take opportunity attacks. It's a necklace. Who's not using a necklace?
Eager for battle.
Well, Astarian is not important. So Astarian can use this real necklace, and I guess we'll just hold that in case we ever need to talk to the dead. Okay, anyway, let's get out of here. So, now that we've talked to the owlbear, I'll give you a spoiler. When you rest and come back, a raiding party has killed the owlbear and stolen the cub. Or more importantly, it means we don't have to fight the owlbear. It's a really hard fight, and if I could save beforehand, I would definitely do the fight, because it is a pretty cool fight. We actually did eventually beat it after like 3 tries on our first playthrough, but it's hard. Also, we had helpers, because so you remember that guy that we found on the road that was dying, and his 2 little helpers? We killed the helpers. You can actually befriend the helpers, and they'll come over here and join you in the owlbear fight. So we had both the helpers, and we still very, very came close to... We did die a few times. We had to reload. But, we finally won, eventually. Alright, let's go ahead and rest. Oh. Cutscene.
Hellfire.
Oh, yeah, this is the Will quest. Okay. So, another funny story. In our playthrough, we kind of didn't use Will for our playthrough, and we never did his quest, and it turns out if you don't do Will's quest, he literally dies. He burns up into ashes and permanently dies.
And you know what happens when
So
you're
we
naughty.
lost Will in our first
God
playthrough
damn
by
it.
accident.
Anyone but her.
Well, you absolute. Call me Mizora. And his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those...
That's no kind of talk for a lady. Zariel. How precious.
Clause G, Section 9. Target...
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. The point? Oh, yes.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
So Will turns to a tiefling. I'm not entirely sure how that happens, but he turns to a tiefling.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken.
Get used to the new form. Now. Let's...
Karlach.
I'll be keeping...
Oh, and Will.
Yeah, so there's a quest we're going to have to do later, which, I'm going to try to do this run, because I screwed it up in our multiplayer run.
Just look at me. I'd be hunting not Zari.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky.
I deserve. It's Mizora. Before I was in... But I promise you, every thrust... I can't... but I'll say it was worth the sacrifice. Well met. It said that I feel the way... Not to... But be my mirror. What do you see? It's because you know the heart
Friend
lurking
zone
under
Will
the
as
horn.
well.
The people will see
The whole party's
a
so
curiosity,
thirsty.
but I will slay their
we're
monsters.
you know,
Keep
we're
them
friend zoning
safe.
everyone.
And one day they will. A possibility that, but I don't have a clue where to start. Other than she could kill my The only way out is if I can. We can.
That was a lot of approval, Will. Holy wow.
Well met.
All right. I'm intentionally not talking about the Illithid powers with them. I'm gonna like respec to like a really good persuasion build before we do all that.
I'll be honest, soldier. Been a long time since someone stuck. You can say...
Alright, everybody's happy. Let's go ahead and rest. Oh my god.
Tonight, you can't chase the thoughts of that poor girl
There's so
you
many
killed from your
cutscenes in
head.
Act 1.
You wonder what she looked like as she died. Squirming, skewered in
That was the
abject
bard we
agony.
murdered.
You would have given anything to have seen it. As you jolt awake, too many questions plague you.
This is all Dark Urge exclusive, by the way. This doesn't happen. This is not from the regular playthrough. This is like exclusive to the Dark Urge. What's happening right
When
now?
the proud deed of her death was yours, why do you have no recollection of it?
Was that a red cap?
My lord, jubilant day. I have found your vile self at last.
The leprechaun.
Sceleritas fell. Your loyal and ever adoring.
Give me a pot of gold.
butler. I followed you, my dear rotted master. We have been parted so tragically long.
Number 2. Oh, it's number 2. It's definitely number 2.
My lordly reprobate, I missed you ever so. I found you following the stench of that bard. She reeked. My, we will be reintroducing necrophilia to your schedule in no time.
Oh, Lord.
Anyways, I come. You earned this iniquitous prize through your. I'm sure Master will be better. I cannot wait until your next act of shameless barbarity. Though I would love to regale you with your. I am forbidden to interfere. Be true to yourself.
So I did read about that. So he apparently gave us a cape that's exclusive to the Dark Urge. If you're not playing him, you literally cannot get that cape. The Deathstalker's Mantle. Yeah. Once per turn, when you kill an enemy, you become invisible. That's super awesome, and that's going to go on, I think, Astarion.
Careful.
Because he gets the most kills, I think. Well, that's pretty decent, too. Yeah, I think it's going to go on him. Yeah, my guy's not getting that many kills. And also, even if he does, I don't care if he goes invisible. Yeah, notice Astarion has 13 AC. That's pretty garbage. I've got 17. Karlak's got 19. Lazeo's got 17. So yeah, we want him to be invisible as much as possible.
Such a headache.
Let's see here. Anything going on in camp? Not really. So we're gonna go ahead and leave back to where we were. And now that it's been a full rest, we're gonna go into the Owlbear's cave. And if it worked the way I think it does, the Owlbear has now been killed by a goblin raiding party, and they have stolen the baby bear. Poor baby bear. Yeah. Yeah. Boo.
Goblins got to her.
I don't know how the hell goblins killed this fight. This fight was
She
ridiculous.
deserved better than that.
We get the head of the broken spear, which is the other piece to that item that we, remember we got the spear head earlier? I guess these goblins don't do anything. Well, we can steal the owlbear egg, too. Oh, hello, there is something. The owlbear's embrace. Undead that hit the rear receive radiant damage. It's only 13 AC. That's not anything special. We'll send it to camp just because. Anyway, we have the owlbear egg, which it goes into the camp supply pack. You can eat it. You don't want to do that. It's worth 750 gold, but more importantly, we can use it for a quest later on. So we're going to stick it in the camp. Alright, and last thing is we want to climb to the ceiling right here. Let's go ahead and make the spear. So we're going to combine the spear with the spear shaft. And now we have Vision of the Absolute. So it's not good. It's not good for us, but
Soldier.
depending on the build you're doing, it's good. But we're gonna stick it in the camp and save it for later. Yeah, we're gonna try to save all the unique items in the camp so that we can play around and swap builds later in the run if we feel like it. All right. I think there's something up here. I don't remember. Oh, I thought there was one more item up here.
Something over there.
Somebody got left behind. Who's not here? Karlak, Lazel. Where's Astarion? Whatever. Where's Astarion? What is your problem, bro? Anyway, doesn't really matter. We're getting out of here. So that was done. I actually don't like the weird little campsites. I like my natural campsite, which is right here. This little open area. Okay, so that's gonna be, I think, it for the current segments. We wasted a lot of time stealing, and I might do stealing in the future off camera. Anyway, you saw how we do the stealing. So when we want to steal, we'll just swap Brianna into the party. We'll go steal again. If she gets caught, then we'll just have her talk her way out of it. Or if she gets into combat, she'll just like dash away with being a rogue and just run away. But yeah, so we're gonna have her be our stealer off camera because it's just slow and tedious. And I'll show any stuff we steal in between videos. But yeah, that'll be it for now. I will see you guys in the next segment.